Wait, don't scroll. When they said VeryDarkMan VDM will be sitting on a panel at the Nigerian Bar Association, that's NBA, Annual General Conference AGC 2026 in Rivers State, Team Non-Gûn Men, alongside some of the nation's finest legal minds, lawyers, attorneys, senior advocates of Nigeria's sons, judges, journalists, and other learned colleagues, my heart literally started beating like a courtroom gavel on a controversial verdict. Listen to him.
So we are outside for the NBA conference, Showing our part of the panelists. They're about to play some.
Then came the moment VDM was asked about the root causes and beneficiaries of insecurity in Nigeria. And instead of wrapping his answer in diplomatic ribbons, he went straight for the elephant in the courtroom.
First things first, if I answer your question. There has been a lot of debate as to why I was invited here.
Do I have the better to tell you to go to your question?
Please, I'll come to the question, don't worry.
You have 2 minutes.
I will.
You will use 1 minute.
Yeah, actually there has been narrative debate, you understand? He's trying to clear the air. Wonderful. Listen to him.
You have many lawyers defending you against me. I'm part of you. You should be on my side.
So there has been a lot of debate as to why VeryDarkMan is invited. I am not here to teach you the law. I am here to share an experience.
Word.
I'm pretty sure a lot of you that are debating did not look at the topic. It says known gunmen or unknown gunmen, right? This is not the topic of if I name my Lord, because a lot of your lords are being kidnapped. So this is not if I name, because your lords are being kidnapped. On the 26th of July, a judge was coming from Sokoto, and he was kidnapped in Kebbi. And then they released him after 1 week. Do you understand? So if we don't discuss about this topic, and if I don't share my experience, it will not be if I name my Lord. It will be you joining your personal Lord and Savior.
In as much as it's funny, this is actual facts, reality.
So you just have to listen, So I'll share my experience now.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, he has won the attention of everyone there, even we here, right?
Thank you very much. So, talking about Yelwata, I was the first respondent there. When the killing happened, our conventional media, like AIT, NTA, and the rest, they have become lazy and they have become really scared. So they don't really cover what happens, the result of this insecurity, or rather the result of these unknown gunmen. So that is why people like us will go there. And like I said, that is why I'm here. First of all, I was the respondent for Yelwata. I was also the first respondent when they killed, that one is the military men that did it, when they killed some women in Lamurde. They shot them, they knelt down, they sprayed them the bullets. I went there. I was also the first respondent when, the police were there before I came, but I was like the first person of the media that came. The bomb blast that happened on Saturday, they detonated one at Monday Market in Borno, Post Office Junction, and University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital. I went there, I saw the people that were affected. Also, Angwan Rukuba in Jos, I also went there. Bokos, I also went there. I've seen people that have been affected by these unknown gunmen. I've seen blood, I've seen people burnt alive. So you just need to listen. Do you understand? Now, what happened in Yelwata is straight. I'll be straightforward. It was the Fulanis that attacked the people in Yelwata. Why? It was a retaliation for the Yelwata people. I think they killed the Fulani boy and his cow, and these people came back. Now, the thing that has been happening in Jos over the years, thousands of people have lost their life. Now, what has been happening is just simple. Farmers and herders clash. I've collected data, I've investigated. If the cows don't move, people don't die. If the cows don't move, people don't die. The Fulani people, you and I, when we see ourselves, we say, how are you doing? How is your family? They say, hello, how is your cow? How are the goats? You see, they value these things because this is their way of life. This is culture.
That's absolutely the fact. Yes, with the ones that I've met so far, yes, that's how they greet, especially in the north. Man,
this is their source of livelihood. Now, Benue is called the food basket of the nation, meaning farming is their source of income. Now, your own source of income is eating my source of income. There will be a problem. Do you understand? So when they cross, these guys are like, you are eating my crops. I can't survive when I can't farm. So yeah, I have to kill your cows, so you stop. But the Fulani guys are like, no, the cows are my brothers, so I'll come back and kill. Now, look at this part. If you notice, you go around in Nigeria, you see cows passing on our roads, and you'll be wondering why so much cows are going around and passing. You know why? It is money laundering. It's the government. It's money laundering. Let me tell you how. How much is a fat cow, a very big cow? It's sold at 2 million. You see an Aboki man going around, a Fulani man going around with 500 cows, that is 1 billion naira. That is money laundering. So instead of the government to tell these cows to stay inside, like in-house ranching, right? They won't, because it's their investment. And the Fulani man have told them that, see, these cows need to walk around so that their meat will be sweet. Or they have some sort of excuses that is giving them that reason to have their cows go around. So the government, they invest in these cows. To the money that have been stolen, they put it in the cows. 500, you see, 1,000 cows. If 500 cows is giving you 1 billion, or if it's so that, yes, 1 billion there are 500, 1,000 is giving you 2 billion. I'm sure a lot of you have never thought about this before. Have you? Exactly. And this is why I'm here. To tell you what it is. Do you understand?
So, again, am I saying... Do not take over the stage. Do not take over.
My sister, VDM can take over the stage when he began to spit out your wisdoms, facts, realities, you understand? Yes, yes. Man, the interviewer is jovial. I can tell you for free.
Do not take over. So, you've actually diverted and made some points.
I'm coming. I'm still
yes.
Trying to break down this.
Yes. So,
I'm coming. Hold on.
I'm in charge.
Sorry, hold on.
Okay, so I didn't want to cut you short.
Okay.
I mean, so the question was, do you think insecurity have been politicized? And you have been able to narrow down the issue of Benue State to economy, profit on the part of investors in cattle ranching. And you have said that government puts money. Who is this government that are putting money?
Well, no problem. No. I will answer. Don't worry.
We are on the same side. The government that
a lot of these governors. See, okay, I will answer you with Wike. I'm not saying Wike puts money, but listen. We all know Wike is a very stubborn man. Wike doesn't care. But when they asked Wike about the cows, Wike said, I can't talk about it. He knows the people that have invested in it. So you can bring Wike and ask him why. He said.
Wike is not on this panel. On this
bring him, invite him.
No. This panel, of course, it's too late to bring Wike here. You mentioned government, but that's okay. You already told us who the government is, but so continue.
Now, there are no unknown gunmen anywhere. They are the unknown gunmen. The military men are the unknown gunmen. The immigration, the customs, these guys are the unknown gunmen. Nobody else. See, surprisingly, we have a lot of checkpoints in Nigeria. A lot of checkpoints, police checkpoints. When you're traveling from Lagos, you're coming to Abuja, Lokoja axis, you have a lot of checkpoints there. But then again, a lot of kidnappings happen along that route. Do you know why? When you pass with your car, you meet a checkpoint. When you meet the checkpoint, the policemen say, wind down, you wind down, open your boots, you open your boots. Believe you me, everybody knows who's rich and who is poor, and everybody knows the people that belong in the middle class. So when they look at you, okay, when you pass, they make those calls and say, the red Corolla, somebody is there that can pay.
Wow, fat word. How true is that? Share your thoughts.
Do you understand? It's not rocket science. It's not. It's not.
Okay, so we are still coming back to you. You have a lot to say.
I do have a lot to say.
I want to ask Mr. Martins again. Do you consider the very roots of insecurity in Nigeria and its widespread? Because, again, I think in the 80s or 90s, it used to be armed robbery. And, of course, people are relayed. But now the trend is becoming kidnapping for ransom, bandits, cattle rustling. The first time I heard banditry, it felt like I was taken back to the medieval time. So we have crimes evolving, all right? We have things happening that are very strange. What do you think is the root of this insecurity? Because again, if we continue to have to say that, okay, we have insecurity here, if we don't nip it in the bud to go to the very root, Leonard Silk was talking about poverty, the issue of welfare, that they are pivotal to the widespread of insecurity. What do you think is actually the roots of insecurity in Nigeria, particularly the widespread?
I think the root cause of insecurity is politics. The people that benefit from it are the cause of the insecurity. Now, who benefits from this? The government benefits. Everything is the government, trust me. Everything is the government. The government benefits, the police benefits, the military men benefit. Since insecurity started, generals get higher pay.
So are you saying that citizens don't benefit?
What do you expect, my sister? You just cut him off his speech. Yes, he's making a point. Allow him.
You know, justice is in different dimensions. Mr. Martins, are you trying to turn my people against me here?
No. I'm here to be brutally honest.
I'm saying now that, are you saying that individual private persons don't benefit from this insecurity? Because you mentioned government.
So here's the thing, yeah? The people are the sacrificial lambs. They don't benefit nothing. So these people, is their cry that the government benefit from. Oh, they killed a lot of people in Borno. We need more funding to combat insecurity. The government benefits again. The generals benefit again. See, these guys don't even have a budget. That's the craziest part. They can call the president any day and say, oh, I think we need to buy guns, so we need more guns. The president can say, give them 500 million. There's nothing. They don't write these things. They just collect money. That's why you see somebody becoming a general is owning lands. You go to Abuja, the general is buying all the lands. Most of these car stands, the general owned the car stands. Houses, empty houses in Asokoro, they benefit. And then lately, the commissioner of police started benefiting.
OMG. That's brutally honesty. Can you imagine?
Like I said, everything is the government. The customs will seize contraband goods, rice. But you don't know how guns are entering Nigeria. Come on.
Honest fact, honest truth. How can they see that?
Come on. So the people never benefit. Everything, I'm telling you, everything is the police, is the military, is the customs, the immigration. Everything is the government. All.
Thank you. Again, you may be justifying your presence in this panel, maybe with the way you are getting a lot of approval from people.
Oh yes, you are freaking right. Yes,
okay.
It's obvious.
So I'll be coming to you, Mr. Martins. Do you think that taking away the security agent would be a cure to insecurity in Nigeria?
We can't do without them, actually. we can't do without them. However, they need to make provisions for citizens, Nigerians, to protect themselves. Make it easy for us to get guns.
Guns? Man, don't you think that will increase the rate of banditry? I tell you for free, all this banditry will reduce. Because if they know that community has guns, the other community, they'll be scared to enter. But again, so many the evil ones will use that to their advantage. What do you think, guys? Share your thoughts respectfully.
Because right now, they are understaffed. They can't really protect everybody. I mean, how many are they? The police, the military, they are not even up to 1 million, protecting over 200 million people. It's not even up to, is it up to 10%? No. About 500,000 police, 250,000 military personnel, you can't really protect the people. So we can't do without them. However, they need more people. And again, even these numbers that they have on ground, they don't even really take care of them. Do you understand? These numbers that they have on ground, there's no welfare for them. So they turn on us. Do you understand? So instead of really protecting us, they turn on us. So they give information to the bandits, like I said. They pass this information. They even rent their guns to them sometimes. Listen, you're paying me 150K a month, or let's say 250,000 naira a month. Let's say you're paying a policeman 250. Let's just say, even if it's not up to, you're paying him 250K. He's holding a gun, standing in one bush. Then the kidnappers, just one move, 20 million. Bro, take my gun, give me return. Do you understand? So they turn on us because there's no welfare for them. We can't do without them, but until you start taking care of them properly, they'll keep on turning on us.
All right, so I think for the first time in this discourse, you showed a bit empathy towards security.
Now, that is where the conversation becomes bigger than VDM. Because insecurity isn't just about guns, gangs, and gunmen. It is also about governance, poverty, accountability, institutional weakness, incentives, and the people who profit when society is unstable. When the system is sick, treating only the symptoms is like mopping the floor while the roof is still leaking. Can you imagine? And VDM, whether you agree with every word he says or not, one thing is undeniable. The man knows how to command a room. Those first few seconds were given. Listen first, argue later. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of public speaking. Clarity keeps attention, courage creates conversation, and when a room filled with highly educated personnel or professionals listen, response, and applause, that moment becomes bigger than one man. It becomes a reminder that a powerful voice doesn't always need a fancy title to make powerful people listen. Perhaps that explains the special recognition he reportedly received from the NBA at the conference. Congratulations to VDM and the Rattels. You are listening to the NBA official while giving VDM awards.
Okay, VDM. Will I say famous or notorious?
What? He added to his portfolio notorious and what famous. A part of the manipulator
and all that bunch of names that can make you by yourself, but he is standing strong. More grace, long life, and so many good things that life have to offer to you, VDM.
Man, this man, he got a thick skin. It's only a man that has a thick skin and is audacious like VDM can withstand the public. You notice a
bunch of hypocrites gathered on him,
and he's still standing. More grace to you, VDM.
Okay, on behalf of the president and members of the Nigerian Bar Association, I present this award
Let me continue.
to be here with us and share your own experience. But please, when you attack, don't kill. Report to the police.
Jai, stay there, made a cake by you, right? Guys are going to buy this idea.
But let's be honest, social media has already entered the courtroom. Some people genuinely admire VDM, some strongly disagree with him, and some may disagree publicly while secretly pressing replay privately. Because sometimes the person you call too loud is simply the person saying what everybody else is whispering. If you notice VDM, he said things brutally and honestly. Yes, remember, he's a friend to everybody and a friend to no one. Again, if you look at VDM, yes, that is his rule. Yes, he's a friend, he's a man of the people. Do you understand? He's the man of the people and people of the man. Am I making sense? Well, whatever. And imagine if Seun Kuti were also sitting on that panel. That would not be a panel discussion again. That would be verbal fireworks with microphones, right? At the end of the day, let's separate the messenger from the message and discuss the ideas respectfully. Do you think VDM's courage and bluntness are exactly what Nigeria needs in difficult conversations? Or should sensitive national issues be discussed with more caution and diplomacy? And if Seun Kuti had been on that panel, would the conversation have become even more explosive? Share your thoughts respectfully, no insults. Let's let the ideas fight, not the people. Yes, or else you gonna learn, and you learn the hard way. Peace, love, don't play. Peace out.
Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing!
Thank you.